Now let's talk about like partnering with Flat Branch and with the Legacy Group. So we are underneath the roof of Flat Branch. Legacy Group is completely different than Flat Branch though, okay? We recognize, obviously you guys know, you guys have been following our journey. We have a big team that supports Legacy Group, and that has to do with being entrepreneurial or intrapreneurial, right? Because we're within an organization. How do we help a loan officer grow with team support, mentorship, leadership, and coaching? How do they grow, right? And that's what the Legacy Group represents within the culture of love and family and all that good stuff. So say you're a loan officer and you're considering jumping ship, right? We've probably already had a lot of conversations with you before you even get to this point. But let's just say you're getting ready to start. The first thing you're going to get is you're going to get the Flat Branch experience. So we're going to roll out the red carpet for you. You're probably going to go into St. Louis. You're going to see corporate headquarters. You are going to meet our growth team. Probably already been talking with them as well. We have an incredible growth team and recruiting team. But you're going to get 2 weeks of full one-to-one training with our loan officer trainer. He's going to teach you the ins and outs of every single system. Not all of it is going to like tie back into what we do with Legacy Group, because we take a lot of that off your hands. Like, it's great for you to know how to disclose, but guess what? You don't have to disclose on our team. It's great for you to know how to set up a file, but guess what? You're probably not going to have to set up an e-folder because we're going to do all that for you. There's just a lot of things that you're not necessarily going to use because you're tapping into the team, and that's a benefit that you get, but it's so important to know how to do things, right? Education is everything. Training is everything. On week 2, so now you're completed, then we kind of take over. And we start having a little fun. All right. So the first thing that Ross and I are probably going to do is probably going to have a coaching session with you, figure out what your goals are, figure out what your magic formula is, and then we're going to figure out what actually drives you. And then we're going to start tapping into that and coming up with some ways for you to achieve your goals. Figure out where your pain points are, figure out where your strengths are, and how can we lean into those strengths a little bit deeper. And then you're going to get 100% acclimated to the team, right? You're only as strong as your weakest link, and our team is dang strong. It's not as daunting as one would think. We recently onboarded Gus out of Alabama, and he said it was like a lot easier than he anticipated. So anyway, like, there's just lots of pros, and I think that has a lot to say to Flat Branch Home Loans and the process that they've built to onboarding people, and it has a lot to say about the Legacy Group and the onboarding process that we've created for people to have a smooth transition.
I love it.